Hello, greetings, and welcome to Dividend Blasters. This is an addendum to our 64th video. If you did listen to the latest video, and the topic of the 64th video is put cash in your pocket, buy these 8 dividend stocks in 2024 for less than $100, you'll notice that I inadvertently skipped over selection number 6. So, instead of re-recording the entire video, which I've already released, and obviously I didn't edit it closely enough, I am going to issue this addendum. It's specific to selection number 6. So that's the purpose of this video. So let's press on. And I'm just going to do a quick recap. The disclaimer: I'm not your financial advisor. The purpose of this video is for information and education. It reflects my own personal opinions, my research, and my experience as an independent investor for more than 30 years. Please do your own research. Consult a financial advisor prior to making any major financial investment decisions. So, and as I mentioned yesterday, the criteria that I used are as follows, and I use these criteria every time I make a financial investment decision, except I added one more. That additional criteria is that the selection that I'm making has to be less than $100. That's the new restriction that I'm placing here. The other 5 criteria are the standard ones. The first standard recurring one is I want to see a forward dividend yield percentage plus a 5-year dividend CAGR together approximating 10%. Approximating. That's what I like to see. Sometimes it's a 3% forward yield and a 6 or a 7% 5-year dividend CAGR. Sometimes it's 5 and 5. It really just depends on the investment. I do like to see a dividend growth streak of 3 years. That's the minimum that I do like to see. A dividend payout ratio of less than or equal to 60%. That speaks to its safety. Is the dividend safe? Is the company have the wherewithal? Do they have the cash to continue to make the dividend payment? I will sometimes make an exception if I see that the payout ratio is a little bit higher. However, if the levered free cash flow margin is really high, which leads us to the next 2 measures or metrics. I like to see a forward PE ratio less than the sector median. I want to know how they're doing as far as their valuation is compared to their peers and sector competitors. So I'm going to take a look at that. And then finally, levered free cash flow margin. How is their cash? Cash is the lifeblood of a company. I want to see how they are doing next to their peers. All right, let's press on. So I already covered this yesterday. Verizon was the first selection from the communications sector. Then there was the Altria Group, the tobacco company, the selection from the consumer staples sector. Devon Energy, that is number 3, and that is from the energy sector. And then we had another one from energy, Marathon Oil, also from energy. And then Medtronic, the medical device company from the healthcare sector. So that brings us to the selection I skipped over, and again, I apologize. CVS. CVS from the healthcare sector. CVS trades for a little under $79 a share. It has a forward yield of 3.37% and a 5-year dividend CAGR of 3.89%. This is a little bit under the 10% hurdle that I'm looking for. However, I'm going to make an exception. I'll explain why. And then the dividend growth streak is 2 years, but it will be 3 years this year. So we're actually making it. These records come from Seeking Alpha, which is a wonderful resource. So, so far, so good. As far as valuation goes, I'm looking at that forward PE ratio, and it's 9.21, which is less than half the sector median of 19. And you can see who their peers and competitors are. The Cigna Group, Laboratory Corporation of America, Fresenius SE and Company, Quest Diagnostics, and Fresenius Medical Care. And just so you know, if you know about CVS, and I've actually done a video previously on CVS, we know it as a big drugstore chain, but it's more than that. It's a healthcare company. They offer healthcare walk-in clinics. They actually offer insurance. There's a wide array of services that CVS offers. It is a healthcare company. So anyway, they get a green as far as valuation. So what does that leave us? That leaves us with profitability, or levered free cash flow margin. And you can see that they are significantly above their peers and competitors. The sector median for levered free cash flow margin for the last trending 12 months is 3.46%. It is significantly above the sector median. In this sector, the cash flow is razor thin. It is basically 0.29%. So it's at least 15, 16 times its sector median. So that is basically CVS in a nutshell. And they are the sixth selection. So I wanted to cover that. I'm going to issue this shortly. And then, of course, we covered number 7 yesterday, Bristol Myers Squibb, the other selection from the healthcare sector, ticker symbol BMY. And then, of course, the defense contractor, RTX Corporation, formerly known as Raytheon, from the industrial sector. And folks, that's it. That is it. I do apologize for overlooking number 6, but here it is. I'm going to re-release this. I do hope you found this to be enjoyable, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day.